MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. High in the air out to center field. Gerber moves over. One down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Settling in now, Joey Wendell. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Popped him up. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So striding forward now, Fred McGriff. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one zips right past Kendall, and that'll be a wild pitch. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move. Next up from New York, Paul Konerko. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Now batting, Andre Dawson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Popped him up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 18.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Johnny Friedrich. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Now in the box, Robin Yount. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
High in the air into shallow left center. Brock's coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Mike Gerber.
Now at the plate, Mike Gerber. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Wendell is up with it. Low throw, but Konerko digs it out, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1 and the
Welcome back to SunTrust Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1-2, here it comes. Popped him up. Yount has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Lou Brock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Justin Verlander, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Justin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Fred.
Riding in once again, Fred McGriff. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch, and it's belted high and deep into right center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Dozier ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. In now, Brian McCann.
The catcher, Brian.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Wendell on the grass on the first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Friedrich. First delivery to him on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Pops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Up next for Atlanta.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Standing in, Paul Konerko. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Griffey Jr. leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a good pitch there, gets Konerko swinging for out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1-2.
Fouled off. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're down 4-0. Alex Healy the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mike Gerber.
Mike Gerber.
And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in, Justin Verlander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Verlander is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Verlander goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Chapman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Gerber has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Popped him up. Dozier waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. And it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Line drive base hit.
Yep, he made it.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Elvis Andrus will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Elvis Andrus.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ryan Presley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, Brad Marquette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is swung on and missed on a ball that hits him in the process. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wendell from the outfield grass. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first down.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The catcher, Ryan McCann.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Weak roller right side. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no
There's
strikes.
a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ken Griffey Jr.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Healy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Next for the Mets, Paul Konerko. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box.
Waiting up for the Braves, the left fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Digging in once again, Robin Yount, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
The right fielder, number 7.
Ready once again, Alexander Healy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Center fielder, Mike Gerber.
At the plate, Mike Gerber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Freddie Freeman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. In his career, Freeman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 0-1, here it comes. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets nothing. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Braves, number 38, Joe Smith.
Ready for another shot now. Andre Dawson. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Jason Kendall. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 5. Gerber on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, no balls and a strike. Dawson on third with 2 out. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 44, Kelvin Herrera. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 5. Eduardo
Andrew Jones is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brock waits on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And it's 1-1 to Brock. And it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Digging in now, Joey Wendell. Last time through was a base hit. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in, Brian McCann. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's 0 for 5.
Brian McCann.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Dawson is there, 1 away.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Johnny Friedrich. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Robin Yount. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for
the center fielder, number 24.
Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching for the
first offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Day, 37 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding into the box, Paul Konerko. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping up now, Andre Dawson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Gerber is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 18.
Mets down to their final out now. And stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kendall hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-1 to count. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game
is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Verlander earned his 9th win of the year. Zach Eflin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Ladies.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 6-0. The Cleveland Indians had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. Michael Brantley had 3 hits and drove in 3, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 4-2. The Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 2-1. The Reds totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-8. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 6-2. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they walked off to the extra inning win over the Pirates 11-9. The Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-3. Tanner Roark earned win number 7 this season as the Yankees handled the Mariners 5-4. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 9-3. The Orioles got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Red Sox 11-7. The Twins starting pitcher, number 20, picked up win number 8 this year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Rangers catcher, number 31, picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as Texas got the victory over Oakland 6-4. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 4-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Stepping into the box, Lou Brock. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And there's one down now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So striding in, Joey Wendell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Jones has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Paul Konerko. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There is Dozier, and he's safe. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ryan.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Is there. One pitch, one out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in for the Braves, James Beam, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of work.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones,
as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Dawson's there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Dawson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. Now at the plate, Robin Yount. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. 18. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Jason Kendall. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. A ball and 2 strikes now. Greinke's ready. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a fastball. Ball, strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Dale Murphy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Fouled off. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Johnny Friedrich. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Pitch is popped up. Yount is under it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Chapman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So here's the Mets pitcher, Max Fried, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left beam. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Greinke gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Flowers.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away in the inning now. And before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to third. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Beam, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. first offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Dawson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1. Konerko playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Beam. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Wendell is there. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Dale Murphy. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre Dawson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-1.
No, that missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now. And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
No strike.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Murphy is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 18.
So coming to the plate, Jason Kendall. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Matt Chapman will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Johnny Friedrich, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next for Atlanta, the pitcher.
In now, Zach Greinke, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and 1 the count now. Canerco is over to take a look. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, James Beam. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way out to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Ryan Presley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ryan Presley.
Dale Murphy will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 4-0. Elvis Andrus will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Yeah.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Count remains at 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lou Brock. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 35, David.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Andrew.
First delivery to him on the way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dawson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Johnny Friedrich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Tyler Flowers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in now, Zach Greinke. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
The center fielder, number 20.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
In now, Robin Yount. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Greinke steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
So digging in now, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Yount over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right?
Shortstop.
How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, James Beam. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Kendall. And the throw is wide.
Down batting, third baseman.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to Konerko, but it's too late as they just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this will bang up against the wall. Chipper blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
In now, Andrew Jones. Fouled off. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Murphy at second with 2 down. And this one zips right past Kendall, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Kendall finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Friedrich.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Ready on 0-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves lead it. Stepping up to the plate, Andre Dawson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Now at the plate, Jason Kendall. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Murphy will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More settling in now, Tyler Flowers. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Tyler.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Greinke stands at first with 1 out. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 44, Kelvin Herrera. Now catching and batting 9, number 15, Jason Castro.
Stepping in now, James Beam, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chipper.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Young. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Braves 10 and the Mets nothing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Friedrich is there. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Lou Brock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Brock, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Wendell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He gets the punch out as the Braves break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Atlanta Braves seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Zach Greinke earned his 9th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.